Fellow Gambians, distinguished viewers and listeners, as today marks the end of the Holy Month of Ramadan, we join millions of Muslims around the world to celebrate the glorious feast of Eid-ul-Fitr. While it is a moment of celebration, it is important for us to reflect on the teachings and significance of this auspicious day. Islam has set a very high standard for the spirit of unity, love and support for one another. Therefore, Eid-ul-Fitr is not only about remembering Allah, the Most High, and offering gratitude to Him, but also a day to mediate and redelegate ourselves to the religious duty of sharing and caring for one another. This feast offers us the opportunity to reaffirm our values of gratitude, compassion, and generosity, and to give thanks for the spiritual renewal and numerous blessings bestowed on us. Indeed, Islam has prescribed very clear moral and ethical values for humankind. These should be brought to bear on our attitudes and efforts as we collectively seek to build a new Gambia based on the rule of law, tolerance, and devotion to nation building. Obviously, embracing these values can empower us to redouble our efforts towards achieving the goals of our national development plan. As our human resource is the main source of our strength, we have to utilize this resource in order to derive maximum benefit from all our natural resources. We are fortunate that God has endowed us with vast arable land, a positive river, and a vibrant youthful population to propel development for the common good. Therefore, I urge the youth, as the pride of our nation, to join the farming community, especially the women folk, to develop agriculture from rudimentary farming to agribusiness. With strong commitment and determination, we can transform farming from an annual activity to an all-year-round lucrative business. Evident by our achievements so far, my government is working tirelessly to provide the energy and infrastructure required to enhance our economic activities and improve the health and well-being of our people. Be reassured, therefore, that we are particularly concerned about the welfare of our youth. Consequently, we are piously committed to supporting all Gambian youth to develop the required skills and professionalism for effective engagement in nation building and self-advancement. To achieve this, I encourage all citizens to seize the momentum to renew their commitment to making a difference in every sphere of life and engagement for the betterment of the nation. We have a collective responsibility to fulfill the hopes and aspirations of the people. And as believers in God, the Muslims and Christian communities alike cannot afford to fail to discharge this responsibility. We owe it to ourselves and our children to safeguard the future in the best interest of all. Fellow Gambians, distinguished viewers and listeners, the recent pledges at the International Conference for the Gambia, held in Brussels, demonstrate the global desire to support Gambians to strengthen democracy, peace, and stability, as well as to take ownership and leadership to develop and transform our economy. The onus now rests on us to fulfill our obligations by rallying around the national flag and working together as a nation with a common agenda. My government has firmly resolved to safeguard our collective national security and identity. Accordingly, I call on all citizens to be steadfast as well in jealously protecting our sovereignty and image, and in championing democracy, human rights, peace, stability, and social cohesion to sustain our development gains. Let us embrace and cherish unity as the mentors of our strength, whether as public servants, civil society organizations, private sector operatives, or as other non-state actors. All of us have a stake and a role to play in the affairs of the country. Playing these individual and collective roles will help us set the pace for the next generation also to embrace and sustain the values of democracy, development, prosperity, and success for all. As we take cue from our venerable religious leaders for spiritual guidance, I pay my respect to all of them, and in the same spirit, encourage them to continue to pray for sustainable peace in the Gambia and for humanity at large, especially for those suffering either due to maltreatment, conflict, disease, or any other form of hardship. Together, let us work for the ideal Gambia we wish ourselves, which we must build collectively. We can do it if we respect and maintain the principles and values of tolerance, discipline, integrity, and hard work. To attain this, I invite every citizen to come on board. I wish you all a happy and peaceful Eid-ul-Fitr. Eid Mubarak, and thank you.
Oh, baby, yo ya sama wai. Alebile yo banana, montafi sasu nema sopunala. Man, somala bogolwo, jumala donwo, mejara la chiyo. Alebile yo banana. Sama wai yo xam nga ne yow suma fukk ak ñaar nga moo taxit saa su ne maa ngi lay xelaat moo taxit saa su ne maa ngi sa boor yow xam nga ne yow yaay sama wai yow xam nga ne yow suma fukk ak ñaar nga moo taxit saa su ne maa ngi lay xelaat moo taxit saa su ne maa ngi sa boor Alebile yo banana, montafi kansu ema sopunala. Man, somala bogolwo, jumala donwo, mejara la chiyo. Alebile yo banana, montafi kansu ema sopunala. Man, somala bogolwo, jumala donwo, mejara la chiyo. baby moo tax it duma tay yow yaay sama baby moo tax ma ne kay yow yaay sama baby duma la musa bàyyi yow yaay sama baby duma musa tay duma musa tay duma musa tay di la woyal duma musa tay di la bégal duma musa tay di la woyal duma musa tay di la bégal duma musa tay oh baby oh duma musa tay Hallelujah yow bagana moo tax it saa su ne ma sopp naa la man suma la bëgg woon suma la doon woon nga jaral la ci yow suma la bëgg woon Hallelujah yow bagana moo tax it saa su ne ma sopp naa la man suma la bëgg woon suma la doon woon nga jaral la ci yow
Met een rood of een zwart t-shirt van het wijkcomité die dropt op die mensen hoor ik dan.
Everybody sing Mola. Tanala tong Kuwani at the mola Nunin maki woy Nyukide sinyo karela Boy, yereron Yakol koye Sinyo kude sinyo karela Boy, simbedu masabe duma Boy, yereron Yakol koye Sinyo kude sinyo karela Say, iti lola Boy, Wandiate mola, mola. Wandiate mola, mola. Wandiate mola, mola. Yeah. Wandiate mola.